Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And in the early reading today, we got the eagle coming through. The masculine is coming home. It is happening. And you are being shown that you are going to come together. So a big message about reunion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the masculine comes home oracle. I'm also going to complement this with Mystic Moon's deck, the masculine tarot, an ascension journey, and I'm going to bring in the Bridget Rau deck, DM's confessions. So let's see what they want to say to you today. And if you did miss out on watching the early reading, do watch it because it'll blow you away. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What do they want to say to you today? And don't be surprised if you've seen eagles, because that's a huge sign of them coming to you. A huge sign that they are coming home. If you've seen eagles in flight, they're on the way already. If you've seen eagle about to take off, it's about to start moving forward. So what's the energy around them today? What do they want you to know? I'm taking out whatever I feel I'm guided to. They've gone back in there. And what do they want to confess to you? What do they want to confess to you today? What's on their mind? What's going on? What do they want to confess? What do they want to say? And this can be their fears just as much as their desires, things they were afraid of or working on and healing. And this card has got my attention. Oh, it's gone back in the deck there. Okay. So let's see what's going on then, what they want to say. It's never over between us. I do want to talk. Look at that. It's not over. So if you're thinking it's over, they're never going to contact me again, think again. Move out of your own head, because you're sabotaging things with your own fearful thoughts. It's not over. It's just beginning. They're not ignoring you. They're working out what to say. The separation is preparation. The delay creates the way and all of that. So they're saying to you, it's never over between us because I want to talk to you. Why? Because I love and care about you. Because you're my future. I want to talk to you. So if you're thinking, oh, they're ghosting me, they're ignoring me, they're not. They're just processing what the next step is. They're working out what to do. How do I move this forward? What do I say? And they're getting they give me intuitively, they're getting a plan in place. And that's exactly what they are doing, because in the early reading, we spoke about them finding an exit plan to release an addiction. And their addiction can be to their comfort zone, their karmic relationship, or the job they've been doing for years and years. Or it could be an addiction, as in something they're doing like gambling, smoking weed, drinking alcohol. They need an exit plan, a strategy to heal that, because they are also a healer. Or they are just releasing themselves from fear. They're finding an exit plan. And they're saying, I'm finding a plan. I'm getting a plan together. I'm getting on the plane. So if you live in different places and there needs to be a journey to you, like a plane journey, they want to do that. They're saying, I'm getting on the plane. And part of their plan is to do that. So they're saying, I do want to talk. And you're thinking, well, how can we talk when you live there and I live there? And they're saying, I'm going to get on a plane. They're going to do what they need to do, and you're being asked to have faith in this, because the time is now, which means this is all happening now, which the earlier reading was about. It's all happening now. That's why you may be seeing 2121 as a number sequence, and your love is fully supported. 444. Angels all around you, protecting you and guiding you. And if you're seeing signs you're protected, like rainbows or the 444, the universe is saying, hey, I've got your back. There's no need to worry. There's no need to fear. Your angels are coming to you saying, let go of the doubt. Let go of the struggle. Give it to heaven in exchange for peace. It's going to be okay. And they are watching you. They're watching you when no one is looking. So this could be late at night, when their karmic partner's gone to bed. They're on the phone. They may be sitting in their car looking at you online. They could be whatever they're doing. They're saying, I'm watching you when no one's looking. So the Page of Swords is the delays in communication, the no contact. When you think that they're not looking at you, they are. If you're sitting there thinking, oh, he's forgotten all about me, of course he hasn't. Of course she hasn't. You are one. How can they possibly forget you? And it's never over. It's never over. They want to talk to you. The time is now. That's what they want. And they are watching you right now to try and work out how to come forward, what the best way is to come forward and when to do it. They're saying to you, is this real or am I imagining it? So what I'm feeling is they may have had a very, very vivid dream about you. And they woke up thinking, was that real? Or did I imagine it? You know when you wake up from a dream and it's so real you feel disorientated for a moment and you have to get your bearings again. I definitely feel they've been experiencing that. And they may have experienced something so powerful when they've been watching you or fantasizing about you or connecting with you. They're thinking, is this real? They're also questioning their own sanity on this journey, like we all do, thinking, is this real, or have I just made this all up in my own head? And you may feel that way too because you're mirroring each other's energy. But what they are recognizing is, whoa, nobody's ever made me feel this way. This connection is intense. It's something undeniable. And I want to know more. I want to explore more. I want to see more and feel more. And it's only the devil that's creating the struggle. So we got the battle there. The devil is the ego. And the ego brings up all the fear and all the stress and all the worry. That's why they can be ignoring you, yet they're not. They're processing. You see it that way. They're ignoring me, ghosting me. That's why they may be silent, because they are battling their demons and they want to deal with their addictions and their struggles first and their fears and their situation first. But that does not mean they're not watching you, because they are. And you might think, well, they can't watch me because I'm not on social media. You'd be surprised what they do. They could be Googling you. They could be coming to where you work or walking past your house. If you do live miles away and they need to get on a plane, they're going to be looking at you through photos in the mind of you, or coming to you in this dream or in an astral visit. So there's lots of ways they check up on you without you even knowing it. So just because of social media, it doesn't mean that's the only thing, okay? They spy, they've got ways. I just want to make love to you somewhere safe and warm. And this is their dream, to be with you somewhere safe and warm. And it doesn't really matter where it is, because with you it's safe and warm. But what they mean is without distraction, without interruption, without the phone going off, or that they need to think about timings. Tell you all my secrets. That's what they want to do. They want to sit down, tell you all their secrets and dreams, make love to you, and then fall asleep in your arms. That's their biggest dream, their biggest fantasy. And that's what the ego is causing problems. Saying, well, you can't do that because of this, this, and this. Or what about your obligation? Or what about that? And they are not now allowing themselves to go into all that deep-rooted fear like before, because it is happening. They're saying, look, I want to talk to you no matter what. So whatever their demons are that they are battling, and it could be their own mind saying, is this real? Or what is this? It's never over between you, because your love really is supported by heaven. They are going to get on that plane and they're watching you right now, even in the silence, because they do want to talk even in the silence. The time is now. They're saying to you, the reason I come and go is because I just can't stay away. So if you're wondering why they're back and forth, if perhaps they're in a situation, they keep coming to you and then going again, coming and going, it's because they can't stay away. They can't get enough of you. They're addicted to you. They're saying, I'm not ready to give all I know you deserve, so I run. So they come to you, they want you, they experience a bit of you, and then they start panicking, thinking, I can't give you that yet. I'm not ready yet because of this, this, and this. So they don't mean to be back and forth. They just can't get enough of you. I get insecure when it comes to you. Now understand this. They don't get insecure when it comes to any other person. They may come across as very, very strong and confident on the outside, but when they're around you, they're like a nervous wreck. They're like a schoolgirl or a schoolboy with a crush. You know, anxious, they get agitated, they may mess up the words, the heart races, they get butterflies, because you make them feel things they've never felt before. And it doesn't matter how long you've been on this journey for. If you felt that 25 years ago, you're going to feel it again now. They're saying, I get insecure when it comes to you. I am nervous and overwhelmed in your presence because you're the light. And sometimes that's why they run as well. Because they think, is this real? This is too good to be true. What if I get hurt? And then all those fears come in, and that's the demon they start battling. They're saying, when we connect intimately, and some of you will have done this in the physical, some of you won't yet, but you will have experienced it in the 5D or in a vivid dream or a fantasy. They're saying, when we connect intimately, sometimes it's so intense, I run, because I feel myself falling deeper in love with you. So what they're saying is, I'm falling deeper in love with you every day. Thinking about the kiss, thinking about touching you, thinking about being with you, thinking about all the things that they want with you. and it gets so intense, they can run from that too. So they're trying to explain to you why they've run in the past, yet they want to talk now. So remember, the time is now. It is happening. So it's not like they're saying, I'm running from you now because of this, this, and this. They're trying to make you aware of why they've run in the past, why they've ran, because it's been too intense, or they've been questioning their own sanity. Is this real? And they're saying, sometimes I just don't know how to reply. I don't know how to express what's inside of me. And that's because they've never felt this way before. Again, you make them feel nervous and anxious. So they're saying, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So if you're saying they're ignoring me, they're not. They want to talk. They're saying, I do want to talk. I'm not ignoring you. It's never over between us. Remember that. But sometimes I just don't know how to reply to you or even express what's going on. But I do read and even write up what I want to send back. I just freeze up and delete it. And you'd be surprised how many times they do that. So you may send them a message, or maybe you've sent a message in the past and you've seen that they're online, or maybe you've even seen the typing, and then nothing comes. And you're thinking, why? What's going on? What distracted them? What's more important than me? And they want you to know nothing is more important than you. It's their demons that they are battling. I freeze up and delete it because it might sound strange, or I can't tell you properly what I'm trying to say, or I don't want to hurt you or let you down or get on your nerves. So they end up saying nothing. And then you may get frustrated and lash out at them and say, why are you ignoring me? Or why this, why that? So your ego may then go into overdrive. And if you're not taking the time to respond, to breathe, to pause before an action is taken, you may well react, and then you can lash out and regret what you're saying. And then you might think, oh no, what if it's over between us? What if he never forgives me? What if she never forgives me? And your person saying it's never over between us, I will always forgive the mistakes that you make. And remember, there are no mistakes, there's lessons. So you're learning to restrain yourself instead of using your phone. Remember, the devil makes work for idle fingers or idle hands. So if you're overthinking and panicking because you're thinking he should have replied by now, or this should have happened this way, and you've got your expectations, which always causes disappointment because it never goes to your plan. It's always on God's plan, by the way. But you may then do things you regret and you think, I've made a mistake, and then the ego comes in and you start going over everything in your mind thinking, if only I'd said this instead, if only I'd done that instead, this may be different. And then you drive yourself mad and you think, are they ever going to forgive me for doing that? Is it over? And your masculine is saying, look, I'll always forgive the mistakes you've made because I love you. It's never over between us. I do want to talk. So you may just need to let the dust settle a little bit if you've had a recent disagreement or there's been a recent interaction that's been a bit that way. But the big message is it is happening. So they are saying to you, don't worry if you've done something and think, I wish I hadn't done it, because they'll always forgive you. They just run sometimes because they don't know what to do. It feels too intense. They're falling deeper in love with you. They don't know how to express that to you. So they can write a message to you and then not send it. It can sit in their inbox, or they can delete it and then rewrite it. And they do this many times. They're saying it's never over between us because this is real. I am wondering if I'm imagining it, but that's because it's so intense, and that's why I'm battling my demons. Because I'm falling deeper in love with you, even in my fantasies, even in my vivid dreams, even in my thoughts. And I get insecure when it comes to you because you make me feel ways no one else ever has. You make me feel nervous and anxious all at the same time. And that's why I can come and go, because I'm not ready yet. Yet I know the time is now. I do want to talk about things, and I am watching you from afar, even when I'm silent. I am going to get on that plane because I know our love is supported, and I'll receive the money and everything else I need to do that. So trust the love, it is supported, and you are safe, and they are coming. Just have faith in the when. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.